And Mayor Andre Dickens wants City Council's help dealing with 5 eyesores on the west side. The mayor could start the process of condemning those blighted properties if authorized by City Council. Atlanta News First reporter Justin Berger is live tonight from City Hall. And Justin, you visited those properties earlier today. What did you see?
Yeah, that's right, Tracy. And 4 of them are packed in crowded neighborhoods, boarded up and vacant. The mayor, he wants to do something about it, but he'll need City Council's help.
The blight in Atlanta City Council District 3 has become historic.
Councilmember Byron Amos says blighted homes like these have plagued his district for decades.
A lot of these properties, you will realize, we have went through the traditional code enforcement steps, trying to find the owner, trying to board them up, trying to keep them clean and cut. But it's time to do something very different. So we're looking at condemnation.
Condemnation. It's what the mayor is asking of City Council to consider resolutions authorizing the city to begin proceedings on those properties. If necessary, the city may have to use eminent domain.
One of the messages that we want to send, it is time for you as a property owner to do something different with your derelict properties.
The mayor focused on 5 properties, from Joseph E. Boone Boulevard to Donald Lee Holloway Parkway, says this action would protect residents and help address past disinvestment in Atlanta's neighborhoods. The mayor is now calling for a special called meeting in hopes of pushing this through.
So as we have invested more into our police services, as we invested more into doing things like this, actually identifying property owners and properties that need to be removed, the reinvestment is taking place.
Now, the mayor is requesting this specially called meeting be held as early as possible. If approved, the city could begin the condemnation process. We're live outside City Hall. Justin Berger, Atlanta News First.